All right, what's happening, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or wherever it falls into your chart? I am Solo69, and welcome to my channel. Aries and all of you other zodiac signs, thank you for pulling up on me while I bring your July. So something could have been for June as well, but July 2025 monthly reading. Aries, beware of energy vampires. If you are not one yourself, Empress energy, shielded from this energy vampire. This reading here may not resonate for everyone. Please understand that. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you then that does not make sense at this time. Also, you can always just feel free to enjoy the entertainment of it all and chill with me. There's many faces in something. Um, it's almost like many hats. Like somebody wears a lot of hats, do a lot of things. There's many faces. I'm seeing different faces here, but it's like the same face. Oh no, copper. Huh. Many faces, many men. How many continents was it at first? Like 13, 17, 13, 15? How many continents was it at first? I mean, not continents, but um, territories, I think. States? First one's like 13 colonies or something weird like that. I think I was half asleep that day in class. Um, Something about those states, colonies, the first ones given like, I think like 13, 17, something like that. Wasn't a lot of them. Those are important. Um, Something about picking up on something about states and something about some type of documents or laws. And I'm picking up on colonies and the first states, and how they were conjoined before they became. I don't know. It's something. Shit. Let me Google. 13 British colonies on the eastern coast of North America. These colonies declared their independence from the Great Britain in 1776 and all of that. 13 colonies. So, okay, those are the colonies. But I'm trying to understand because I see Canada, like the Appalachians, then it's like Louisiana, but it's spelled like Luis. I think there's A. I don't. When you realize you're not wearing your glasses. All right. Do that. Make it make sense. Can't see shit. Can't read shit. All right. Yes, Louisiana, but it's spelled Luisiana. Really neat, like that. Florida is here, but Florida is going up into Canada. And it's like where Rhode Island and Connecticut and all of that is New Jersey. It's all spelled different. I like the way it's spelled. Anyway, no, that's not it though. That's not what I'm trying to figure out. How many states? Okay, I guess those are the colonies. Not really sure what the fuck. Sounds like geography or some history geography to me. Mm-hmm. United States began as 13 states. Okay, these states were originally colonies. Okay, so something about this is important when it comes down to some type of documents or some type of something. I don't know. But this is coming to me to bring to y'all, okay? Because it's significant for something, some type of documents. Don't know. 13 states. So if you, I don't know why I'm picking this up. Something about the 13 states. Anyway, look, let me write that down because that may actually be something that something about unlocked may unlock something later. Slash of Great Britain, located at the Atlantic coast of North America. Okay. List of U.S. states by date of admission to the Union. Interesting. States are the primary subdivision of the United States. They possess all powers not granted in the federal government nor prohibited to them by the Constitution of the United States. In general, state governments have the power to regulate issues of local concern, such as regulations in interstates, commerce, running elections, creating local governments, school or public school policies, blase, blase, all of that. Okay, what am I looking at? What's the point? Slave states and free states, U.S. states, admission to the Union. Something about all of this is significant here. Something about it is significant. Don't know what. Kentucky, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia terms. Okay, that's all that way. This way, that way. I don't know. Something significant about this shit. It's very significant. I'm not here for no history nor geography class. Let's get the message though. Alright, Aries. Interesting. Let's see what's going on with y'all for July. Healing is here because there's a new start here. Aries energy. I'm picking up on Emperor energy, also entrepreneur energy. I'm also picking up on newness. Just said that. You're being called here to step outside of your comfort zone. Time for you to take action, Aries, to this new start. You've lights, camera, action, energy is stepping forward, and this is about communication. You could be a Gemini or talking to a Gemini, dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. Leo energy is stepping forward as well. Do not get too prideful. Do not let your ego jump in the way of this, okay? And also, do not coward out. All right, so look, you got the surrender to the divine about this new start that's coming in here. Definitely new energy stepping forward. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. All right, let's see. A new start is coming here. Now, you could be a Gemini, definitely, or you could be dealing with a Gemini or have it in your chart. So, what we have here is you may be asking some type of questions, or you may need some answers to something to move forward, or getting some type of validation here. They're coming, okay? Let's get the overall, okay, message. It was like a, I don't know, it felt like float like a butterfly, but it was quick as a bee, or more so a hummingbird. Look, man. Gemini. Energy here. Whatever this is, let's balance it out. Okay, it's here to be balanced out, or it needs to be balanced out. Balance is here, or it's showing up for you to maybe grasp a hold to. Something is doubled up for one. And also something is circling around. Now this is something, this is almost weighing your pros and cons here. Because right now, this is some bullshit energy. Period. You know, this is stagnation. This is really, you know, knowing better, but sitting in like a 5th grade class knowing damn well you belong in the 8th or 9th grade class, you know. But this is because of your works, not what's being held up against you. Now, you can allow others to hold you back, but this is definitely, ooh, I'm not really feeling this. Aries, I'm talking to Aries, but I'm not sure now. Look, luck is on your side. So you might need to shoot your shot here. Don't get caught up in this old ass energy. Old ways. Now, if you're asking yourself something, it maybe, I don't know, it's out with the old. Let that shit go. The old mindset. Seeing things in certain ways, assuming things in certain ways. I don't know what it is, but let it go. It's time to balance some things out here. And luck is on your side to shoot your shot here. Sagittarius, you're stepping forward as well as Pisces and Cancer. All right, so no place like home. I don't know why I'm picking up on Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz in Kansas City. Something could be significant about Kansas City. Someone could be in Kansas City, from Kansas. Leo, ego, macho, repo. All right? No. All right. Clarify, don't let past get in your way. In reverse, Somebody also being stuck in this South Node energy, being stuck in past life energy, being stuck in an old timeline of energy, being stuck dealing with old situations or not letting things go. Mindsets, moving forward into a new energy with the old no stuff. No, this is a setback. This is not good. Not a good transitioning, not going to transition well into a new era, a new way, a new beginning, like we said. You can't take old shit into a new era, an old mindset, old way of thinking, old assumptions, old excuses, old habits that don't serve this new life. Yeah, it's time to let something go and walk away for good. Other than that, you're gonna really gonna end up putting something up in your own way. Oh baby, I ain't gotta work today, baby. I ain't gotta do it, baby. Anyway, um, but yeah. Okay, so look now. I don't know. This could be a job. This could be a place, a person. This could be you. Now, okay. Who trying to steal something or lie or get away with some type of BS, not supporting somebody after, or something after getting it to let its guard down for you. This is like, I'm going to work my jelly to get your attention. Not saying this is, this could even be, okay, I'm going to use a really professional standpoint so it won't be so personal, and some people take things too personal. This could be a job that you really, really, really wanted, and you really just knew that it was going to, pay really well or be really easy going for you or fit you, benefit you in so many ways. It was paying more or what, blase, blase, but you take the job and you don't really get the hours that you need, or the pay is um, it's really good, but you have to do so much stuff that you didn't know that you had to do, that is heavy on you or something like that. Or you realize that you're getting played or used, or the job title that you actually applied for and got hired for is not what you are working. Um, or, something like that. Just whatever. It's like it ends up not, it's clearly not being what you thought it was gonna be. Transitioning through it into it well. Nah, this ain't what it's mapped out to be, dog. I ain't really feeling this. This could be somebody convincing you of going after something, even getting you in the position of getting the job or the interview or whatever. But then it's not what it's mapped out to be, or I don't know. This could, now going into a personal levels, yeah, this could be someone trying to convince you to date them or be in a relationship or look towards them, and but then they not what you thought, man. That type of stuff. But see, look, somebody blocking their own way, if you ask me. And it's almost clear to see if they need to walk away from something. I'm seeing two phases of the moon here for some reason. One is crescent and one is full. There's a Scorpio here that may have a new idea or a new way of thinking, but yet they have not walked away from something yet. There's also a Libra here that could be clearly being or is manipulating or lying or trying to outdo or something here, and it's just not working. It's like the strategy that what they're putting together is not coming together. Somebody could be around 47, or somebody could be born in 1974. And now I'm seeing a few numbers. I'm seeing 1474. I'm seeing 474. And I'm also seeing 71. 44 is here also, but it's not in good standing. Something that was meant to last forever may actually not last forever for somebody. This is given like somebody letting or life letting or not just letting something get in between something that was supposed to or that is supposed to, or somebody's trying to do this. I don't know. Maybe this is what somebody's intentions are or what their aim is. They're trying to break something, or something is being broken, or it could potentially be broken, that is meant to last forever. And they say nothing is meant to last forever, but then why would the word infinite be able to exist if it don't? Anyway, let's keep going. So we have hidden secrets here, and it's time to look deeper into your intuition. Gaze within. There's a tenderness of innocence here that's going to open up a rare gift for someone this month, or has already started doing this, or this is what the aim is about. Doors opening, rewards, and things that's being given to you. You got people projecting shit on you on purpose here, because and you're innocent. You're now look, somebody is doing their best to project something on you. This is given to mirror something on you. Imagery. Imagery. You have a team here that is willing to help, because somebody's trying to get you to absorb something that doesn't belong to you. This is like I don't know, pinning the tail on the wrong donkey. A donkey that already got a tail. But you're pinning this tail on this donkey for. Something isn't time or hasn't completed itself yet. And so make sure that you are able to know, have your, something about your discernment needs to be alert or attentive at this time. That's important for you. It's time for you to face your true North Node. And like I say, this right here is really stuck in South Node energy. It's time for you to take this real leap. For real. This may be weird, or this may be something strange to others. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. But the thing is that it's not about others. This is about your connection with God, your mission that you agreed to come here and accomplish for God, and the things that also you're meant to learn along the way, and so I'm picking up on somebody that's really not understanding why they may be getting hit with some things. I'm not sure if somebody is being stagnated or stopped or stuck or what's happening here. I'm being pointed back to the 13 damn colonies of Great Britain. Why are they? Why? I just got a question real quick. I know that, I mean, this may sound dumb. It may say go back, go back to class. I will. Fine. But right as of now, I got a quick question. How did Great Britain have colonies in the Americas in the first damn place? What agreement was made that allowed them to build these colonies over Indian territories that was already here, indigenous territories that was already here? What about those real lands? Fuck the 13 states. Sorry to be, not trying to be disrespectful. Yay, America, that part, whatever. But fuck all of that. What about the colonies in the cities, in the mounds, in the areas that was before that? Where is those? What about those states in those, like, maybe I need to look that up. Hold on. Let me read. Write that down too. What about the indigenous states or colonies? Because what the hell colony even, really? And then it's Great Britain. Where y'all come from? Great Britain? Hold on. So what about before the Great Britain stuff? Maybe that's something I need to do some research on. Maybe I was sick that day, didn't come to class. I don't know. Or I could have been asleep. I always was asleep in class. So shit, real talk. That's on me. But question. I'm curious. Shit, and maybe even if I was woke and probably passed that course in class. That sounds like some 7th grade, 8th grade shit though, low key for me. But so I'm pretty sure I was there doing my work. I passed, but I don't remember. My brain ain't functioning. So something is taking me back there. Something is happening here as well. There's some type of creation here. Remember I said imagery. Now I'm seeing tapestry. And it's like something hung up and seen of life expression. Somebody may want to express something to you or say something to you, but it's not yet time to be said or to come out. Something is still being worked on, I guess. I don't know. Somebody is actually gaining courage to do something unique here, to express something for you. Or this could be you doing this. All right? So that's for, I don't know, whoever needs them messages. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. All right. So, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So somebody could have hit rock bottom and maybe now they see the light of a situation here, or something has, you know, somebody may have gotten some type of realization or an epiphany of some sort. And you may need to ask questions, or maybe this is bringing you to ask questions. Ask questions. Shit, go on down the rabbit hole as it needs to go. Find out how others feel about it. This could be a spark of a brand new era of communication with everybody, not just, I don't know what I'm looking into with that. Let me get this message with this universal message, please, because it is pretty universal. I want to know what was before Great Britain decided to drop colonies. What was happening, before they took over? Because that's like a takeover to me. I did hear something about something like a peace treaty or something was made, but it was also something like, it was something that was like fabricated or facade, like something was fake. There's something like, almost like somebody lied, and that's when a lie was told within some type of documents here, especially with some type of amendments that they refuse to change, that they know that is outdated and needs to be fixed, but they use that to keep certain gears intact. All right, so rock bottom is here. Surrender to alchemy, the alchemy of life. Wow, this is in reverse as well. Boy, who is this person that's riding in the dark so heavy right now? For real, real. This is somebody who doesn't really even see their own potential, but it's, hey, you gotta hit rock bottom to get it. Sometimes somebody is about to see the light if they haven't seen it already, because are they already at rock bottom? This is, what am I looking at, man? Man, look. Somebody could be wondering why something is happening to them, why something all of a sudden is falling apart. I'm not trying to egg on this energy. Low key, I'm picking up on somebody who is drowning right now. And I don't want to, this is like you're going the wrong way. Clarify the seas of Minnetonka in reverse. Somebody is drowning, yo. It's like, but I'm seeing more so quicksand instead of water. And if your lungs are getting full of quicksand instead of water, still can't breathe. But damn, I'm talking about stuck energy, plastered energy, like plastic wrapping, saran wrap. Something is okay. Let me see something. Somebody thought something wasn't over, and it's like the door is getting slammed, but this is like, I'm seeing 212 in reverse. I'm gonna read that, but this is off the top. Somebody thought they could keep a door open. The door got slammed. Okay, so there's some divine guidance is bringing something in big that's that hasn't been finished yet, completed yet, but something else that someone thought they had completed. I mean, they thought wasn't over with, is over with, and it's almost like a door. Somebody's time had got cut kind of short, or They thought they had more time. Let me see this 212 in reverse. I'm going to read it upright, but it's in reverse. It is an important time for you to reflect on who you are and who you want to bring to your relationships and ultimately the world. Somebody, whatever they've been reflecting on, it's been like more so keeping apart or not bringing towards, you know, and somebody may not have been reflecting at all. This is like forced to, though, being forced to look at yourself. So this is a serious matter here. It's so many red flags that someone overlooked. Very serious matter here. There could be an attorney, a lawyer, somebody of some format of authority or that's able to stamp something or notarize something for you. This could even be a person of note, like a notarizer or someone, like somebody, you know. A door is getting slammed here with this world in reverse that went off the table. This person didn't expect this to happen. And they could be trying to find out, but you know what's going on, but something was not aligned. It must go. It's time to let it go. Let's go ahead and get into the theme of the month. So somebody's trying to strategize a new beginning here. This is somebody here that's really looking at life as chess, or either, oh my God, there's a devil in the background. Somebody's like demon is shook. Take that how you choose. This is this hypocrite that's trying to strategize something here. This is a false leader. They could be moving forward with some type of strategy that they came up with. And as they move forward, they go through some type of transformation or change, or something changes or transforms. Now, I'm not sure if it's them or something around them because they decide to move forward. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. This is a metaphoric change here that's not right. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but somebody's, this is unlawful shit. That's like, while somebody doing some type of mirror work. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know, man. Show me why am I even picking that up? But show me the theme of the month. That's for somebody. Somebody could travel. This could be a traveler. Okay, so somebody's about to travel, or there's some type of traveling here, or there's a traveler here that could be gracefully moving forward. There's a husband here. Or there's someone here coming in. There's a husband coming in here that's been looking at themselves lately. I don't know who this traveler is that's moving gracefully. They are, though. They're moving very gracefully. They wear a mask, or people may portray them as like they wear a mask, or assume that they do. You know, this person gracefully moves. I don't know. I'm picking up on. You know, a monkey is really cute, but it's a different species from you. It's an animal, but to that monkey, you might be an animal to them. Like, what the fuck are you? You call yourself a human, but really, I'm the human. I was here first. I don't know what you are. I'm tickled at what I see with that. Somebody is premial. And they're being looked at as animals, but they're the human. Or they're the most, I don't know, it's weird. They used to have tails. Then we have these other people who came out of no damn where. Almost like they were put here. And I don't know, you portray the originals as monkeys. I promise I'm picking it up. I hope this ain't disrespectful to nobody, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. But I'm picking up on some racism energy. Maybe they know something about blacks that we don't know. Certainly seeing people with a tail, but they are human form. Maybe the tail ain't real. These people move very gracefully. The mask of a monkey, though, but this is not a monkey. Who are these motherfuckers that came out of nowhere, though? Should be questioning, who are you? Somehow, that's supposed, somehow, this is wild. I'm over it. Somehow, people done came on somebody else's shit. Took over. Clarify this wanderer. This is a puzzle piece here that's coming together. Once again, going back to these damn 13 colonies. Even on here, even on this picture right here, you see the stamps? And the puzzle piece right there is the person. But look at this back behind them, the robes, the maps, like energy. Even like It's like you can see like buildings. Over here it's like a different area, like a town. Areas is different. I don't know why I'm picking up this map. This is important. It's kind of like, where do you want to start this shit at? Are you starting when you came? Are you starting when they came? Are you starting from the originals? where does this shit start? Do you just say, oh, that don't matter, we're gonna act like, because since we got here, we can make it this way. So it don't, none of that other stuff matter, but you want to change laws or take something back or do something, document something. That then if you want to do that, take that shit back to the beginning. For real. Because it was a beginning before that. Before somebody came in and created these 13 damn colonies, states. And I'm sorry, y'all. This is like jumping at me. I don't know what I'm picking up on. I don't know if this go together or not with the reading, but I am picking up on some weird shit here. Something about the emerald. The Emerald City is important as well. Even right here, you can see little emeralds. Like, this makes me think of emeralds, you know? Something about the real Emerald City. See, fucked up things is Wizard of Oz ain't shit. Hey, the Wizard of Oz, y'all. There's a real Emerald City here. And I'm picking up on. And then it's fucked up. Didn't I say something about Kansas? She scared the hell out of me. Didn't I say something about Kansas City, though? Yo, something, I don't know what I'm picking up on, but I'm going to let it move slow. I'm going to grip this shit. I ain't got nothing but time. And it's interesting to me. But clarify this wanderer. Hey, Emerald City, though? I'm picking up on a real Emerald City. I don't know if it had real emeralds, you know, if it glowed and shit, like, you know, how the so-called Wizard of Oz made it, but that's a movie. Once people see what's real that's been portrayed in the movies, it's like it don't exist no more. But there could have been a real Emerald City. And see, peep game, I spoke this in my shorts. Nobody pays attention to me, though. But if you go through my shorts, I spoke about cities. I spoke about it's time to get your kingdoms back. And speaking of these kingdoms, it's like I said, it takes two flames to do something, and you just go through the shit. I was saying it. I don't know, but it's like it's taking me to that because it's like unactivated cities. It goes back to the shit that I be speaking when I say that they try to get the crystals out of the bloodline, through the blood to activate these kingdoms. Some of these kingdoms can't be activated without the true DNA of of that bloodline that's meant to activate it. And see, this shit go back further than 13 fucking colonies, states. But it's ancient ruins now. It's looked at in certain ways, but you know. And what if the Emerald City is the true activation of the crystal grid? That's not activated. I don't know. Just saying. I don't give a damn what nobody say. There is a real Emerald City some fucking where here. And it's got to be somewhere around this shit. There's 13 states, colonies that's really not really there. That's facade laid over what's real. How y'all gonna come colonize some shit? Oh, we discovered this. Bitch, it was already there. Y'all probably took or murdered some people from these places and tried to activate it and sit on it. And that shit probably said, oh. That shit probably deactivated as soon as you sit your big ass down or little ass down on it. Don't piss me off, man. I ain't got number time. I'm telling you. This shit crazy though. What's really good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Gemini.
Hey there. What's going on?
Did there used to be a real Emerald City somewhere in the North Americas?
That's a fun question. The Emerald City is famously from the Wizard of Oz books, but it was inspired by the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago in 1893. It wasn't actually made of emeralds, but the gleaming white buildings lit up at night made it look magical, like something out of a fairy tale.
Do you know anything about any emerald mounds?
I couldn't find anything about Emerald Mounds. Could you be thinking of the Emerald Mound site? It's a really important archaeological site from the Mississippian culture. It's located in Mississippi, near the Natchez Trace Parkway. It's one of the largest ancient structures in North America.
And it's called the it's the Emerald Mounds? I'm sorry, you just shocked me with that.
Sorry about that. I'll try to be more mindful of that in the future.
My bad.
No worries. So what else can I help you with today?
I'm trying to understand the 13 colonies of the British, Great Britain, and I'm trying to see what was before the 13 colonies existed. What came before them?
Long before the 13 colonies, there were tons of different Native American tribes all over North America. They had their own unique cultures and ways of life, and they'd been living there for thousands of years. The land wasn't just empty before the Europeans arrived.
So, how did the Europeans end up taking over those countries or tribes?
That's a really complex question. Basically, the Europeans had better weapons and more advanced technology, but they also brought diseases that the Native Americans had never been exposed to, which wiped out huge numbers of them. It was a really unfair situation, and it's a dark chapter in history.
So, what are they doing about it to fix it today with the people that had to suffer from that in the past?
That's a really important question. There are a lot of efforts to address the historical injustices against Native Americans. Things like returning land, protecting tribal sovereignty, and supporting Native American communities with healthcare and education. There's still a long way to go, but there's a lot of work being done.
What about the Black Americans? What are they considered as? Are we Native as well?
That's an interesting question. African Americans are not considered Native Americans in the sense of being indigenous to the Americas. The term Native American refers specifically to the descendants of the original inhabitants of North America. African Americans have a distinct history rooted in the transatlantic slave trade, and their ancestry is traced back to various African countries.
Well, that's where we kind of got it mixed up at, because I said Black Americans. I didn't say African Americans. I am not African American. I am a Black American. So what would that be considered as?
The terms African American and Black American are often used interchangeably, but some people have strong preferences for one or the other. Both terms refer to Americans with origins in any of the Black racial groups of Africa. Is there something specific you'd like to know about Black Americans?
Nah, not right now.
Okay, I'm here if you think of anything else.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Kind of just got somewhere else with that, y'all. Because something about that all, I just don't have the right questions to ask him, you know. Maybe one night we can play around like that, you know. Anyway, let's keep going. Hold on. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this wanderer and see what's going on with them and where they're wandering to and from and all of that good stuff. What's happening here? There's a traveler here. Sticky. I might have already clarified that. I think I did. This person could be leaving or getting away from something and going towards someone else or waiting on someone else. This is like not restoring or not rekindling a relationship, or not, going back to that home, not going back to that city, not reconstructing anything, not fixing on anything. And this is like content with waiting on someone else to come through, and it's almost like choosing them to collaborate or partner up with. Somebody's like totally fine waiting on someone else for some reason. I'm just picking that up. Aries energy, your energy is here. Also Cancer and Scorpio, your energy is here. Aries, you're pretty strong. Pisces, you're here. Also, Virgo, you're stepping forward as well. Somebody could, be keeping something away from another person because they know that they will do what they can to try to stop it or cause some type of friction. It's giving a shakeup. Almost like as long as something is remaining silent, it rolls smoothly. And this is what I say about, it's a lot of times we need to keep things to ourselves. Things flow better when you are not involving a lot of different ears and eyes and, thoughts into what you got to do. The energy here that's stepping forward, you're starting to vibrate along with the universe here. And see, it's almost like understanding that you are finally responsible, or that finally understanding that you are responsible for what you think. How you manifest things into your life formats with your own thoughts. I can't type stuff. I'm able, I'm not able. Don't do that. I do what, I can do whatever I set my mind to. It's giving that energy. This is also building, being able to build life in love, career and relationships in different ways, with friends, family, with loved ones that you just get to know, In passing. This could be like the favorite person that comes in for coffee every Sunday at Waffle House or Denny's or the IHOP or something. This is that family that comes to the Golden Corral every week, or that church group that pulls up in the van every damn week. You see them. You look forward to them. To put extra this out because they're coming or some shit like that. This is being able to sit back and talk about and reminisce about those things as life progresses, to share those memories in good formats, or either as lessons to others, knowledge or wisdom to pass on down the line. So this is the energy that I'm picking up on is pretty good. And this is being able to understand that you are in control of your life, completely, but you are writing your story. And when you sit down at that old age, nobody wants to think about that. Some people love to think about it and look forward to it. It depends on who you are, man. But this is that moment of sitting back and saying, like, when it's time to write my story, I'm already so many chapters in. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna tell it? Or when it's told, how is it gonna sound? This is reviewing your own life before life. You have no choice but to review it. It's giving that energy. Or somebody's like doing this. But hey, what do you want? Why do you want it? Who do you want? Why do you want them? Where do you want to be and why do you want to be there? Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. If I let your dominant intention be a revise, if you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of the story you tell every day of your life, it is our absolute promise to you that your life will become that every improving story. For by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn, it must be. This don't come by magic. This come by universal laws. Somebody is being forced to realize that they magic ain't gonna stop something. Show me the energy, please, that's surrounding this message. There's a bookworm here. Okay, so somebody's in the energy of receiving, and this is us coming in. Somebody could even get some money. There's like up to like $1,000 here that just popped up. I saw it. I just gonna take. I saw $1,000 receiving, then $1,000 popped up. Hey, somebody may receive $1,000. I don't know. What are you gonna do with that? Pay a bill or two. Anyway, something is like I say, something is not coming by magic. It's by universal laws. Magic is not gonna stop something from happening. This is just a part of someone's story that just you helped make it juicy, So say for instance, you got somebody here that's trying to disrupt your life and your path of blase, blase. Say for instance, you got a story to tell, but you don't even realize how in depth this story is. You don't realize how it improves or changes or helps transform other people's ways of thinking or their life or their path. this is something that it's your story though, or whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? And just imagine that people are trying to stop your shit by using magic and forces that's unseen and sending all types of hocus pocus poltergeist type phenomenon shit to everything but a UFO. You know what I'm saying? They throwing it at your ass. Just imagine that. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, just imagine now, and then the peep game, but then you still managed to get through all of that. But then you realize that what they tried to take you through could have took the average person down. So this could have even been your epiphany of realization of how much power you got within you. The forces are within you, type shit. You know who said that? I don't know. Somebody said that the forces are within you, but they become a part of your story. You this is like how Beowulf spoke about how he's defeated such and such and such and such in the seas, you know, the monsters that he conquered and killed, you know. This is like hell, David being able to talk to his kids about how he slayed Goliath, you know. So it's given that type of energy as well, something that you can speak on later on that can benefit someone else's growth in life also. So it's really positive, you know. But there's a form of appreciation that could be coming in here for someone. This could be a gift. This could be um, anything. But whatever this is, it's a lot about your story, baby. It's a lot about your. It's a part of it. This right here is all. It's like it's meant to be, whether this is the struggle of I don't know what the maps was about, but if you was at any type of crossroad or anything, whatever it is something to speak about, something that's going to possibly even help others later on, you know, get through some things or help understand what they're going through. Maybe if they can't get through it, but it may, just because somebody may understand something don't mean they can fully get through it. Sometimes we need help getting through it, and now we understand it, but now we gotta go to the next stage, like accepting, you know. Because just because you understand something don't mean you accept it. But right now, this is somebody getting you know, feeling appreciated or being handed their flowers. Let's clarify it. Now, with all that other stuff going on, it's kind of strange. Oof. Rip though, but there's an offer here that's not for somebody. Hey, something is a ripoff. So don't get it. Don't accept the offer. It's a ripoff. Okay, that's off the record. You're dealing with a liar for some of you, compulsive liar. So it's a ripoff. So you know, keep that in mind. It's giving me always keep some type of backup plan. Somebody may have been there and done this. Something could be repetitive. Empress, could somebody be trying to backdoor you or like come offer you something, but then leave you without, you know, leave you hanging, kind of like this is like getting you to let your guard down to get an offer that's a ripoff. It just it's taking me back to this. And when it's something about moving forward on your destiny and letting go here, okay? Don't worry about something. Something is a ripoff. This could be, I don't know. But This is a gift of appreciation, a ripoff. Empress. Somebody may have ripped you off in the past. This could be maybe how you've been treated in the past. You know, when you deserve more than that. Because somebody's about to give you your flowers. You haven't received these flowers here. I feel like somebody could have in the past ripped you off or made you feel ill confident or as if you didn't deserve something. You know? Yeah, you could have definitely gotten treated wrong by yeah, an emperor in reverse in the past. Yeah, that may actually clearly not be at peace with a decision here. Somebody is haunted over it, how they may have treated you in the past, but it's like you're about to get your flowers. This could be from the same person who may have mistreated you somewhat in the past. I'm not sure, but let's see what the angels have to say here. So there's something here that is okay. So you got a lot of ascension energies around you. Gods, goddesses, deities. Take it however you choose. But positive energies that are here. These are like masters, though. These I'm picking up on like Noah, Moses, Abraham type. You know what I'm saying? When I say master energy, I'm talking about up there type shit. So take it where you choose. I don't know who, what, how, why, when. That's not my. But definitely a lot of love coming from above here. And yeah, because you're a chosen child, there's something here coming in for you. It's like a ceremony here taking place. That's also this is the true great hour. Your child is a chosen seer or like of wisdom, of ancient wisdom. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. I'm told not to even shuffle that long. Something is hot. Mystical shaman. So there's a healer here. That's like, this runs through your bloodline. Show me, please, what the angels got to say. This runs through your bloodline. Mystical shaman. Okay. So you're moving. Some of you could be literally moving in the physical, but this is a spiritual movement. This is ritualistic, that's natural. Some of you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius here. We also got something that's complete as well. I'm also seeing the number 3. So something could be in threes or significant about the number 3. Also picking up on the number 6, taking me back to 3. Extremely significant here. Yeah. So you're being pulled up. Somebody's being exalted. This is a different type of exalting that I'm seeing though. This is like ancestry. This is almost like something is lighting up in you, lifting up in you at the perfect time. if you say, for instance, you have to be pure of something. Maybe you've did some type of fasting or something. Because low key, I picked up on fasting before I even started the message, like before I even started the video. I just forgot to say it. But um, this right here is giving me that something is you're well prepared for something, and it's gonna, the way that it's gonna flow in for you is, it's like it's for you. This is like a gift for you or within you that's waking up, or, and it's like your body, say for instance you purified your body for this, or you've prepared your body, your mental, or something, you've been in isolation, all of this, whether you've done it intentionally or not. This is something that is spiritually you need, it's spiritually being embraced in for you to accept. This is also being, you're being given the a gift of a hulk of a hulk. And we got the, okay, so a lot of stuff wasn't able to be healed at first with you. It's something about you being a healer that needed to be healed. I know that make, sound a little off, but hey, we all are only, we only can do so much. Even if our skills can be greater than others, we still can only do so much. And so sometimes we as generators need to regenerate, and it doesn't mean that we can go and hook ourselves up to a charger. A charger, sometimes, how can a charger be charged, right? But it doesn't mean that it don't lose its strength, or it doesn't need to be cleansed, or it doesn't need to be detoxed. And sometimes there's upgrades, you know, that our bodies are needing to go through, and we need to go through some type of detoxing, or spiritually isolation, or even physical isolation or detoxing, whatever the case may be. And it's something about you being in a position where you've been isolated, you've been detoxing. Um, in some cases, you may, somebody may have been even going against their own grain on some things, but this is not a bad thing. It's almost like you being called to take what you're capable of taking. What you don't need, you do to the wayside, or away with, or look the other way to. And it's kind of like fair game, because it's given divided orchestration. Even with that, just because you're aiming in the right direction. So this is like saying, for instance, not trying to be funny, y'all. So don't quote me on this, but I'm just gonna make a fucked up example. Like, say for instance, you go and you're working out, or you're not supposed to eat this, but yet you went and just did this over here in your body, and you look over here and you start craving some shit that is probably outside of your diet. What if your body's needing some type of nutrients at that specific time to help keep something going strong? I don't know. It's given like the portion that you're gonna receive of something is not enough. It's not gonna hurt you. This is almost even like taking medication, but wanting to do something else, like maybe drink, or wanting to, I don't know, something is not gonna hurt. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but it's giving me like somebody was also not allowing themselves to heal themselves or generate themselves. They were just going and like really tainting their divine light, helping others, orchestrated to do something here. Look at that. It remains solid while you doing stuff. Like this is, yeah. It's also remaining solid while helping others can also help you just as well reject yourself. And this is what I'm picking up on. And it's not like it just can, somebody needs some rest. I need to gain some type of strength back. Or this is what somebody's done. But this person has received or cleansed themselves, or whoever this was that I was talking to earlier. This person has cleansed themselves to a position to where they're able to receive something spiritually. All right, let's keep going and see what this is all fully pertaining to, though. So we got a soulmate here coming in. Somebody that weird science. Okay, look, somebody created their soulmate, or so they created a way of bringing it, allowing their soulmate to step through. Services here are being created as well. Somebody's rendering services here. There was somebody here that could have been playing victim to a situation to get away or get out of something as well. Somebody got something back from this person that was playing victim. They recovered some type of key, some type of strength, some type of power back, and something has been laid to rest since now they've recovered what they need to recover back. They got a key back or something back. So it could be a little bittersweet, but hell, life goes on. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Okay, I said it. So, okay, let's keep going now. Somebody now is creating something. Okay, they're still a little rough around the edges, but hey, in time, you can't be impatient with this type of person. In time, things will fall into place. This person somebody's a mystery box, honey. And, it's a lot of gossip around this person just because nobody knows what's really real or going on with this person. They're a real mystery box. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Hell, that's a good thing. But the fucked up part is that people got to go make up shit about the person because they simply don't know. It is, but it's bittersweet. People can say what the fuck they want. Hey, it's show me what this is pertaining to. Renewal. Back on to the new once again. So somebody could be rejected or worried about being rejected here. All right, so there could be something that's being rejected. Somebody is leaving something alone, recovered something, and went on here. All right, on to the new and releasing the old. Okay, somebody is not feeling no ways about this. They have gained wisdom to a situation, and they have moved on. There was a challenge here of somebody trying to play victim of services being rendered, but somebody kept the faith of it and looked through somebody's insecurities and saw the abundance. Okay. There's somebody here that don't know how to take, I don't want you. I don't want to fuck with you, or I can't get close to you, or it's a no, or your energy just don't match with mine, or somebody don't know, ain't gonna know how to take no for an answer. Okay. Clarify rejection. Somebody could be worried about being rejected, for sure. Clarify rejection, please. It's such a burden, huh? This commitment. Somebody doesn't want something to be over with. And this person is definitely haunted. 5-5 here, 10. Something is done. It's cooked. or it's finna be cooked. 10 is here again. 5 is here. Something that has not fully changed, or they're still in regret about something. Body moving forward after gaining some type of knowledge. This person is spying on you. Move forward in their trap, trying to trap. Okay, so look, somebody definitely is trying to sabotage your forward movement because it seems like you're moving forward from them. There's also someone here worried about being rejected when it comes down to them wanting to make some type of solid commitment with you. Let's see the most important factor of this reading, please. Empress, you're here. So, Empress, you're a whole alien, huh? You could be off to yourself, Empress, in hermit mode. You could be going through a healing process at this time. All right, so look, there could be somebody here that's making plans for you, Empress. Yeah, it looks like you had a Gemini here, or somebody that loves you here, or there's a lover here. I don't know. Something is sweet. I don't know. Don't be careful not to get stung. Empress, down. Empress, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. So please don't be mad at me for saying this, Empress. But it looks like you might be the monkey that being called the monkey here. I know this sounds. Somebody could be having racial slurs against you, Empress. If you're, a black or any other color here that's considered monkey material to another person. I'm not trying to be rude. You are an Empress, so I'm pretty sure this is something that you can say you don't give two fucks about, personally, but definitely looks like somebody could be disrespecting you, okay? But it looks like you're very, very sweet, and it's like you're attracting a lot of stingers. So you could be attracting a lot of masculine energies towards you. And this could have somebody jealous. It could be, you throwing your race out into the mix as a format of that. I'm not sure. You got a Queen of Wands here. It's sexy as hell to somebody else. It's Gemini or these lovers. Something is balanced. Put that back. Something is being balanced. Out. Yeah, okay, so we got, boy, look. You got somebody here that's really paying close attention. You got a few people here paying close attention to some type of union. Injustice here. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and your understanding. Somebody afraid of losing their title. And it may be given to somebody else. Ace of Pentacles here, stepping forward. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. Show me the most important factor of this reading, please. Somebody could be finding out something, and it could really strike them down in a way where shit just gonna flip out like crazy. There's also somebody here that's seeing everything, and they really serious about their shit, We got somebody here that's gonna be trying to come out of regret here. This person is trying to come out of regret. Somebody want to give you something. Empress, your destiny is here. You don't got no more worries, okay? I don't know what's happening here, but something is done. Let's end it. I'm low-key being told to just stop right now, so I'm going to stop this reading. Y'all, please have a good one. Deuces.